Now we go on to the next tier, which is the advert set, and to show you that, I'm going to have to select a campaign. As you can see, I'm trying to click any of these to show you, but I get a little dialogue, choose your objective before moving on. So I will click one that probably a lot of people will just assume is the right marketing objective for them, although they're probably wrong, but I'll select it anyway. I'll select traffic. And you just want to name it. I will call it traffic So give it a title and then click continue. Okay, so we have also to name our advert set, and that is because you can have multiple advert sets within a campaign. And the reason for this is because the advert set is actually where you select where your advert's going to be shown, who it's going to be shown to, the budget for the advert, and basically when it will run, its schedule. And you can also add an offer if you want, but I never do that. So the advert set name, it's probably best to start as you mean to go on. So you need to know how to name an advert set in a way that will keep multiple advert sets well organized and you know exactly what you're talking about. So what I like to do is input, first of all, the product that I'm selling in this advert set, because you can sell multiple different products in one campaign. So I'm selling my FB ads course, and then I put in the country that this advert set is being shown to, UK, and then I'll put in the gender, which is male and female, and then I'll put in the age range, which is going to be, I'm going to put 20 to 54. And then if I am showing it on a specific platform or placement or device, then I'll put in, for example, iPhone only, or I'll put in Instagram only. Well, I won't do that in this case. But that's how I name my advert sets. Next, you're going to select traffic, website or messenger or app. If you have an app, then you're going to select app, obviously. But this is going to be a website, a web page. And then audience. So as I said, this is probably one of the most important, if not the most important parts of any Facebook advertising campaign, and it's your audience. We're going to go into audiences in a lot more detail later on, but just so you know that the advert set is where you create and edit audiences. Remember that. We'll go into that a lot later on. As you can see, there's a lot of different things you can do here. You can look at location, age, gender, language, interests, connection type, and that's just the beginning. Also, you can select where you're going to show your advert in terms of placement. If I click edit placement just quickly and press these, you can see all the different places where you can actually show an advert. And again, I'll go into these later into the course. And then you can also set up your budget and schedule in the advert set as well. So you may have thought that you set up your budget in the campaign level. If you thought that, you were wrong. You set it up in the advert set. I will create a small test quiz at the end of this section, just to make sure that you have understood and remembered where basically what each tier covers and where you go to change different things such as budget, audience, marketing objective, etc. So let's pretend I've filled all this in, and I'm going to click continue. Now we are on the advert level, the advert tier, and again I'm going to name my advert, and you should name your advert according to what the advert actually looks like, the sort of sales copy you're using, or the imagery you're using, or if it's a video ad, if it's an image ad, if it's a carousel ad. And again, I will go into the different sort of ads later into the course. But this is a sort of thing I do here. I would do carousel. Carousel of student testimonials. So this clearly, if you read this, you'll understand that, okay, in this advert, what I'm using is a carousel ad, and it's showing images of different student testimonials in this advert. So you can use an existing post if you've already got posts out on Facebook pages, but we don't. We just created our page. So you need to select your page, and you also need to select your Instagram account, because obviously Facebook actually bought out Instagram not so long ago. You can either go and sign up for an Instagram account for your business, service, or brand and add it here, or you can just have your Facebook page run the Instagram adverts. So it's up to you. And then obviously you have format. You've heard me say carousel a couple of times. This is what a carousel is. It's an advert with 2 or more scrollable images or videos. Single image, single video, slideshow. Again, I'll go into all this later down the line. You can also add a full screen canvas, but I don't do that. And then obviously, basically, this is the main part here, the image and all this stuff. This is where you actually create your advert. So you can browse free stock images. Let's just go with that. I would advise against using the free stock images. I'd use your own images. But just to sort of give you an example of how to create an advert just quickly, this is where you put your images in. And then this is where you'll put where you want to send people. This will be your headline. So, hello, this is a headline. Come up here. And then text, blah, 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 text. There. And then your call to action. There's loads of different ones you can pick depending on your objective, what you want them to do. Newsfeed link description is this here. Display URL is this here. But again, I'm not going to go into detail on this right now. I just want you to know that basically what you've got from this is that the advert level is where you actually create the advert. This is where you get creative. This is where it's actually quite fun. This is where you actually use your creative abilities and actually put in the images and the text that you want to use. So advert is the creative. Advert set is the audience, the placement, the budget, all of that. And the campaign is the marketing objective. So I note that at the beginning of the section I did say I'd do a separate video for each tier. Instead I've just done one long video of campaign, advert set and advert. So watch this video a couple of times if you like, maybe twice will do, and then try out the quiz. Make sure you get full marks on it before you head over to the next section, because I want to make sure that you do know which tier that you need to navigate to if you ever want to change anything. So just quickly to summarize, campaign is about the marketing objective, advert set is about who you're showing your advert to, where it's going to be shown, when it's going to be shown, and how much you're going to spend on it. And advert is where you select the sort of image, the sort of ad, whether it's a carousel, a video, a single image ad, or a slideshow. It's basically creating the ad, putting the text and image together.